For years, discussions about a possible state sales tax have been bubbling under the surface in Montana political circles. This year, the University of Montana's Bureau of Business and Economic Research decided to make that issue the centerpiece of their annual Economic Outlook seminar.
It's probably the most frequent question that we've received from people.
BBER Director of Research Jeff Michaels says people are interested in a sales tax as a way to offset rising property taxes or to try to collect revenue from non-residents who aren't paying property or income tax.
I think it may be a little bit less than a lot of people think in the conventional wisdom. And in part that's just because Montana visitors don't spend as much on retail sales that are taxable as we might see in other states that get a lot of sales tax from their tourist economies. We spend less on shopping, not quite as much in restaurants.
One of the main concerns people have raised about a sales tax is that it could be regressive, hitting harder for people with lower incomes.
Because they just don't save as much and they spend more of their budget on those sorts of taxable sales. And that's absolutely true, and it would be true here in Montana.
The keynote speaker for the seminar was Bob Story, a former state lawmaker and executive director of the Montana Taxpayers Association. He focused on the history of sales tax proposals in Montana. Voters overwhelmingly rejected sales taxes in 1971 and 1993. I asked if he believed the political headwinds had changed.
If you just ask the question right out, it's a hard no. But if you start saying, would you support one if it did these things, and mainly reduce your property taxes, then you get close to a majority. But it's still a ways away.
Story thinks for a sales tax to have a real chance, leaders might need to propose additional protections first, before the actual tax.
I think people are skeptical enough of government that they're not going to give carte blanche.
BBER's seminar tour will continue this week in Great Falls and Missoula, and with events later on in Billings, Bozeman, Butte, Kalispell, Lewistown, and Havre. In Helena, Jonathan Amberian, MTN News.